Sounds like Katie had every T crossed and every I dotted before she even told Tom that she was leaving him. So just how was Katie able to make it seem like everything was just fine in her marriage while she was secretly hatching her plan to end things with really the biggest movie star on the planet? With me in New York, Carlos Greer, who's a reporter with People Magazine. Also in New York, Megan Alexander, a correspondent with Inside Edition. And Carlos, I must compliment People Magazine. Great reporting in this new issue. It's going to be on newsstands on Friday. I got to ask you, though, about the statement that Katie's lawyers released. They said they were, quote, thrilled for Katie and excited to watch as she embarks on the next chapter of her life. And I get that statement. I get why they put it out. But I think a lot of people might have expected something perhaps a little more somber. From what People has learned, is there any concern at all from Katie's team that, maybe the statement sounded a little too exuberant?
Well, that Katie, it is an exuberant statement, but you have to keep in mind, Katie was unhappy in this marriage, and she's finally free. She wanted control of her career. She's doing that. She wanted to live in New York. She wanted to raise Suri. She got primary custody of Suri, and that was her goal. That was her main goal in this whole settlement, and that's what she got. So she's very happy right now.
I guess I would have expected something about we have love and respect for Tom, something like that. And from what we learned today with the statement, Megan, it almost sounds like, maybe they were popping champagne in this secretly rented apartment that Katie Holmes got while she was planning the escape from Tom Cruise. Do you think it was a little too gleeful?
I think so. I think normally in divorce, it's never a happy thing, especially when a child is involved. But let's not forget what was going on here. Katie's lawyers were going up against the powerhouse legal team of Tom Cruise, as well as the Church of Scientology, which has admitted they have a $1 billion PR war chest. I think in legal circles, AJ, this was a huge victory legally for Katie's attorneys, and they're happy.
Yeah, and I guess why not express it if that's how they feel? And when you think about it, Suri is really the only thing that stands between Tom and Katie now that they've settled their divorce. In People's brand new report today, we learned that Tom still has not seen Suri since Katie's dramatic exit. Carlos, is there any sense of when that might happen? I can't imagine how in the world it can happen without it being like this massive public spectacle.
Well, and it's been a spectacle. Katie has been photographed out in New York with Suri, but the Pap's been following Suri since the day she was born. Tom, he's in California right now filming Oblivion, so he has generous visitation rights with Suri. That's the settlement. That's a part of the settlement. So we'll probably see her sooner than later.
Yeah, Megan, I'm personally thinking Katie's the one who needs to plan this. She was able to pull off this Mission Impossible ambush divorce from Tom.
Yeah.
It seems like she has very good skills when it comes to putting things like this together.
I absolutely think so. I think everyone's been very impressed about how this worked. Again, this is Tom Cruise, where everything is controlled and a huge production and this big ornate design. So I think everyone's very impressed with how she did, and they'll be watching her as she moves forward.
The world will be watching. For more about Tomcat's shocking split, make sure you grab a new issue of People Magazine. It's going to be on newsstands this Friday. Carlos Greer, Megan Alexander. I thank you both.